Bridge on the sideline. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Outside Irving. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole. This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Offensive rebound. At the elbow, Irving. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock.
Seth Curry.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 now.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
That's his first personal foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's Paul penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Some of the success to Chris Paul being able to drive has to do with his devastating mid-range game. He makes the defense play him honestly everywhere on the floor.
Right side Durant. Driving to the basket. And he gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Pass to Simmons. The tray. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. And stolen by Simmons. And Drummond throws it down.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Bridges shot. Good.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Snatched up. Right side Curry. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Now here's Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Here's Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Durant gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Paul. Trailing by 2. Here's Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
The kick out to Irving. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For three, Booker. Bridges outside. The three. And it's KD with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It could go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
It's pretty evident to see that Kevin Durant is driven to be a great player, but it's his love for the game. The passion he has for basketball is something that's just off the charts. I know he's anxious to have another great competitive year in the NBA.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets. They're up by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Irving drives in. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound, Nets. Now Irving. Outside for Simmons. Curry outside. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
Suns foul.
I agree, David. Thanks.
JaVale McGee. That's his
And more
first
than one
personal
observer,
foul.
Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the shot goes in.
I know Kyrie is not the biggest guy on the floor, but he is built to take that kind of contact.
Paul looking around. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Suns leading by 4. Booker with it. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
How about Devin Booker getting up to the rack?
A deep three from Irving. Rebounded by McGee.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
They get it back. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Count that one.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Nets trail by 7. Outside Irving. Now Curry. From deep three-point range, Jay Crowder pulls it in.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Booker outside. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead. Here's Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start. And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Substitution for your Suns. DeAndre Ayton. Chris Paul.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 9 points. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer. Yeah, just a good job here in the second, pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
And that one falls for Paul. Nets trailed by 10. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Durant. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
Curry, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Back to Paul. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. B.A., thank you. And it's the Suns with the ball.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Paul outside, down low, Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Suns leading by 12.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Crowder with the steal. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.